Yeah.
English was coming.
I know. Thanks.
Did you come over with him?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It looks good. The place looks good.
It's the same floor.
Are you getting I don't know what.
Yes, it is,
I think that used to be the ball's picture. I don't know.
Same trophies.
Same trophy, yeah.
Oh, let me look. Oh.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I haven't been in
Go
here a long
ahead.
time. I remember when everybody, I didn't, do you remember? Do
wonder
you?
if there's around.
We drove back here every 30 minutes or so.
I wish we'd have known it when it just come in.
Some of them parked on the side there, to the back door. I will front door was open until about 7 o'clock.
Well, it was. We saw a few of the older class people, you know, some of the older. Saw 4 or 5 people come in, didn't see anything else going on.
No, we were downstairs. All the decorations look great. I can't wait for everybody to see it. And you just turn and walk.
Gene, what story is it?
Get away from
Tell
me.
us, tell the audience what story it
And by the
is.
time I left,
What?
Tell the audience here what story that is.
What story this is?
Yeah, that she's telling.
Oh, this goes back ages ago. Her first reunion. And she claims I ran off and left her, dumped her there with all those hoodlums and what have you, and left. Well, it's not quite that true. I mean, it really isn't that bad, but she makes it sound bad every time we have a class reunion.
So we're going to hear her say that all evening.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, we've heard it every reunion since.
Yeah.
So it'll never die.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll pick up on this at next time.
Oh
next
yeah.
reunion.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll hear it again, I'm sure.
Okay, I remember these halls where John Geem came walking down the hall with his slide rule.
Slide rule on his hip.
And you said,
Draw. And he beat me to the draw. The slide rule. Yeah.
that was before calculators. That was BC.
Oh yeah. Oh, man, that would be a collector's item, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
This is the end of the hallway. That's a window. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's a picture of her.
Is it? Sure is.
That's Crutchfield.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the balloon. That's her. Sure
Yeah.
is. Oh, be darned.
Wow, we listened to those old Shakespeare records.
We
here.
sit in these desks, well, not in these desks, the old wooden
No,
desks,
Yeah.
and we drew clams all over the place.
And you remember when the student teacher on her first day and she was getting her supervisor was coming in,
Oh, yeah.
and you and Ronnie Hall and I,
Oh, she was begging us, please,
Yes.
please behave.
and Ronnie Hall, you got Ronnie's knife, and Ronnie said, he's got my knife. And this
We
is when the
wouldn't do that
teacher's
today.
supervisor was.
You do that today and you're off to jail. Oh, this is great. This is great.
Was that stage up there when we
It
had
looks
this
like it
class?
was.
Yeah.
Looks like it must be.
Probably Mrs. Crutchfield would be 100 years old.
How old is the school? Do you know the high school?
You know, Bob, I can't remember how. I would guess back in the 30s.
Yeah.
I bet you in the 30s. I would guess back in the 30s.
Yeah.
I bet you in the 30s anyway.
Well, this was Spanish class here, Miss. She was a young teacher.
Oh yeah. You know, it's the same. Now they put fans in. Didn't have
This
fans.
is the upper. This is third story, upper story.
Oh,
Where is it? Where was science?
The
The third floor.
science and physics and all that stuff was somebody else. And I thought, that doesn't sound right.
I think was it?
Bruce Tillery was up here when we were up here.
I'm trying to remember. I remember there was one guy that Dennis almost had crying once. He gave him so much help. I mean, I never will forget that.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Tillery almost threatened to throw Murphy out the window one time.
No, that was Leslie Rodman, wasn't it?
He told him.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, this was it, yeah.
Well, it was elevated.
Elevated seating over
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
There was, absolutely was.
This is where we learned about
Down here,
K shells and
staircases going.
atomic structure and all that.
Oh, is that our guys? Man, all of our marks are gone. Here it is, all of, I can't believe it. They painted over everything. And I did Hot Rod Lincoln.
I did too. We both
Boy,
did.
was she mad.
But she gave us credit for it.
She almost gave me something else for it. She told me that better not ever happen again. I promised that
Yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't.
true. But this is the class. This is Mrs. Beard's class. No, Beer.
Beer.
Okay, this is the room on February of 1959 when we heard about Buddy Holly being in a plane crash.
Yep.
And this is where I was when I heard about it.
The boys you see behind me
Yeah.
are students in Guthrie High School. Guthrie High School is the
Yeah,
only high
this is the
school in
room.
the state of Oklahoma.
Buddy
where
Holly, Big
military
Bopper,
training is offered.
And what was the cafe? No, the cafeteria was down.
Yeah, downstairs where they were having the deal.
I can't even remember the cafeteria for some reason.
Well, Gene and I lived there.
We talk about sucking up to the cooks. You're looking at two guys that sucked up to the cooks. They made a hamburger gravy. Murph and
With
I,
homemade bread.
we'd go through that line 3-4 times, and every time we did, we'd say how wonderful it was. And boy, they'd spoon that on there.
You guys had an inn.
Oh man.
Still trying to graduate, that's right. Turkey.
So where are you now?
Southwest Missouri on Table Rock Lake, Danny.
Oh man, why would you ever leave there to come here?
I'm asking myself that question. But I heard Bob was coming, and so I wanted to see him.
Well, I
That far, clear to Canada. Wow, that's a long time. Long time.
And by that reading, you mean the compass?
yeah, you used to live across the street from there, didn't you?
My grandmother did.
Oh, okay.
My grandmother lived right across the street.
Okay. When there was a house there,
Instead of a nursing home,
Yeah.
right.
yeah, there was a retaining. No, everything looks the same.
I can't remember where my locker was.
Can't get in there.
Oh,
We had math, and that says Kirkland.
Oh, there's
We
those
had
pictures. Yeah.
Mr. Trader.
yeah, he was my driver's training instructor. No, he was my wrestling coach.
He was a coach, yeah. No, he eventually lost his sight.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
They've been keeping youngsters there on that.
Don't remember whether I had him for playing geometry, so.
Yeah, that's
Bless
Ward.
her heart, she's still hanging around with
It's a
you.
ward that I got out tonight for good behavior.
Hey, Don.
Mr. Odom, David Mullen.
5 years, you think I ought to
Good to
have
see you.
Mr. Odom, where's your wire recorder?
You think I ought to have a go?
Where's your wire recorder?
I still got the wire tapes, but I don't have a recorder anymore. Record, a number of years later, which I used to have that.
Really?
It was a condensed form rather than an original thing, I think.
This is the downstairs. Wasn't ROTC in here or something like that?
TC was down here. We probably, I know we had those first two rooms. I believe. Yeah, we had this one too. Boy, that ROTC film is great.
Isn't it though?
Man, I want to see
Yes.
Oh,
that.
how can we get a copy of that?
Oh, the door's not open. We're at that enchanted.
Man, my favorite place. This was my
Is
favorite.
that your pet Gene?
My favorite place, the cafeteria. Oh man, this is great. Just like it always was. 35 cents, all you could eat. 3 meals, if you wanted them. Oh yeah. Same serving tables. Same place where the ladies used to make the great food back there. Gosh. This is the rifle range. The armory.
We don't manufacture it.
Carrie's taking them out.
This is the rifle range.
Well, kind of out of it, a little bit out.
Huh? Are you looking at her? Where is she?
1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead and ride.
Place that down. Stay put.
Look at the birdie. Look at the tree.
My name is Charlotte Hugh Platt. I've been married, still am. Have 3 children, 5 grandchildren, live at Port Cobb Lake. Okay?
Starting out, went to OSU. From there I went to Central State. Graduated, started teaching in Middale system. Went there to Choctaw, went to Kenta. From there went to Harts. I went into private business.
And who are you?
I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute. I'm Larry Johnson. Okay. I went to Hartshorn, and I'm now at Payton, Oklahoma, teaching, coaching.
Sandals, drops, and needles for knitting, walkers and handrails and new dental peacemakers, golf carts, and porches with swings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the road's sweet, when my knees bad, I simply remember my favorite things, and I don't feel so hot cakes and crumpets and corn pecks for bunions. No spicy hot food or food cooked with onions. That a frozen eating half feels like. These are a few of my favorite things. Back pains and knee sprains and no fear of sinning. Thin bones and fractures and hair that is thinning. And we won't mention our short shrunken frames. These are a few of my favorite things. When the joys fade, when the hips break, when the eyes grow dim, then I remember the great life I've had, and then I don't feel so
At the end? Okay. Okay.
These are cows and dishes. Oh, don't worry, baby. I won't. Just a minute. I never hit my little board here. Oh, don't worry, baby. Everything is gonna be all right. I promise I won't let anything happen to you. Me either, little Clarabelle. Come over here by me, honey. It's all right. We'll find some money for that mortgage. Did you make any last night? Holy cow, Mom! Don't worry about it. As long as that Mr. Dillon doesn't show up, we'll be all right. Oh, holy cow!
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, holy cows on these! Wait a minute, let me look at these cows first. Whoa! Lovely cow. Oh, by the way, it's time for the money.
Oh, I got it right here. Oh, I'll have it tomorrow. That'll be all right. I'll pack it back.
How about giving me one of these cows?
No, not the cat. How about my daughter? Oh, holy cow!
No, I gotta have the cow. But I'll take this for payment.
Right, that's right. Now don't have the
No, I
cow.
don't want her either. I want the money.
That's all we have. I
No,
can't part with
I don't want no cow. And I don't want this thing. I am super dude. Hey, bring my money back here. Oh, hell no, I got both of them.